Alrighty. Let's see what's going on here. Video's good. Audio sounds good. Making sure everything is good. Okay, now what's going on here? Okay. So that looks good. Video's up now. Audio should be up. Let's test that out. There's that, and there's that, and there's that. Okay. So that looks good. Cool. There's a bit of a lag there, but we'll just roll with that. About a minute in already, and time to say howdy. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all are doing well. Tonight is going to be a bit of a different kind of stream. Instead of doing the arena grinding, since that's all pretty much done, I'm going to be going, getting rolling on some of my red rooms. I've been stocking up on those all month. I've been sitting on it. I wanted to do that in one big fell swoop, and now that the event is pretty much over, I figure now's a good time to jump in and give me some of them rift rewards. Hoping for the best. So, howdy. Glad you're here. For everybody who's going to be watching live, glad to have you here. Looking forward to chewing the fat with you and chatting here for the next hour and a half until the unscheduled maintenance that BAM has announced and scheduled for an hour and a half from now. So that's amazing. For everybody who is tuning in after the fact, cheers. Glad you found the channel. For everyone who is tuning in way after the fact, y'all already know how this is playing out, but thanks for watching the video. If I could ask you guys to just take a sec to like and subscribe to the channel, that'd be much appreciated. I'm on the tail end of a big content creator push. Thanks to you guys, I'm only a couple subs away from being able to get admitted or be considered at least for the program. So obviously no pressure one way or another, but if you do, thank you. Want to give a big welcome to the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for subscribing, digging the videos, and really being curious to see what comes out next. Got some stuff preloaded into YouTube that's going to be coming up here the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that. But without much further ado, time is burning. There is going to be another maintenance tonight. Kabam is fixing something. They didn't say what. But game's going down in about an hour and a half. Which means I'm probably not going to be able to get through all the rifts and all the everything tonight, but I will be going as far as I am allowed. So there is that. What's up, Small Turkey? How you doing, bud? Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Red Guardian Eve. All right, so I have never done any of these before. I'm assuming you just jump in and hit the ground running, right? So I'm just going to do a slew of these before jumping into the rifts themselves, get some of the red tickets or whatever they're called. Red packets, red envelopes, whatever. And then just go from there. So looks like you can only use 2 stars, which is interesting. Kind of makes sense given that they are selling those 2-star crystals. Guess I don't have a 2-star ghost. That's actually pretty nice. I get to use other champs tonight. So who do I have as a 2-star? got a lot of options. Well, but I think Fury and Sparkles there are really going to carry me most of the way. Just throw Thing in there for good measure, and then Wasp just for some added damage. Not really looking for anything too crazy, but that should work. This is epic. Let's roll. So, from what I gather, it's just there aren't any different nodes. It's just random adaptoids, right? And then supposedly there's a platinum pool on one of these, allegedly. Still no word on what that is or what that leads up to. Hopefully it winds up meaning that there's going to be a character somewhere at the end of all of this. That'd be nice. But we'll see. So I am running a double edge. Get a little bit of that extra suicide damage, which will be nice. Should add up nicely. I'm not sure that these guys have 3 bars of special, but I'm not sure that they can get 3 bars, or a special 3, I mean. Probably should just read the node next time before jumping in, just to make sure that it works as intended. So we'll see. So there's one KO. First KO. That is off to a start. Okay, so they do have a special 3. Good to know. That could have been very bad. Very bad. Alright, come here, my dude. And your wonky, unique animations. So, like I said earlier, I hope you guys are having an excellent day and excellent week so far. It is Red Guardian Eve, so for everyone who is going to be going for the champion in Arena or Crystals or whatever, I do wish you the best of luck. And may the odds be ever in your favor. I'm not going to be going for him in Crystals. I will be going for him second round in Arena. So I definitely need the luck too. But he's a fun dude. He's a real fun dude. I've said before, I think he might be going for about 70. I don't know if that's actually going to wind up being the case. Other champions similar, or you know, about on par as him, have gone for about 70 in recent weeks. I don't think he is a 70. I guess no. Does Platinum Pool spawn on this one, or does he spawn on the actual Rift itself? Yo, what's up, Jaden? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Hey, Roblox Kid is here. How you doing, bud? I'm gonna guess Platinum Pool is probably part of the Rifts, because I do remember seeing him with a rather chunky PI, which would mean that he would not be adequate for the 2 stars here. I just realized that the Taskmaster is double my PI, so I should probably pay a little bit closer attention to the fight, just so it doesn't creep up on me. But this should do it about right there. Ghost, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Red Guardian Eve. Oh, interesting. Oh, there you go. First 258 randomly. Why not just round it to 250? Question: should I rank a rank 5 4-star Starkey or 4-star Doom? 4-star Doom. Starkey is a good champ. He's a solid champ. Has reliable evade, reliable power drain, and he hits like a bus. It's just that, especially now, Doctor Doom does all those things too, but better. And he can actually take a hit. So, Doom. Starkey would be good, maybe next or, you know, soon thereafter. But yeah, Doom for sure. Even if he's unawakened. Let's go this way this time. Oh, for the collector fight. Still probably Doom, just because I think you're going to wind up getting a little bit more mileage out of him. Starkey, though, I think on paper may wind up being objectively the better champion for that particular fight, though. And the only reason I say that is after he gets down to 50% health, then that's when Collector's nonsense starts kicking in. So with Starkey, you can dex back a couple of times, build up the Stark charges, and presumably do more damage without needing to get ramped up, because Doom does need to get ramped up. But still, I still probably would go Doom just because he's adequate for the fight, and he's going to do a lot more for you after the fact, too. You'd always do the tried and true way that we did when it first came out. It's just bring Heimdall and bring Hulk. I don't recommend that. There's so many better options now, but that was the OG strat. A duped Hulk. That's the catch. It is interesting that they have 3 bars of power and say that these guys can get a special 3, because I don't remember these Adaptoids ever being able to throw special 3s. Ever. I think maybe once, but that may have been either the Deadpooloids or the Symbioids. Let's do that. Let's do this. Why not? So what do you guys think? What do you think the maintenance is tonight? Do you think it's them going in and fixing the Corvus bug, or do you think it's them adding something else? I'm kind of hoping that it is the Corvus and the timeout bug. I mean, it's not just Corvus, it's everybody, but the timeout bug, really kind of hoping it is. Especially with, you know, AW starting up again tomorrow and us halfway through this AQ already. Almost halfway. I mean, it's day 2. Whatever. Close enough. Close enough. Kind of makes you wonder why they couldn't have just fixed that yesterday for yesterday's maintenance. What's up, Krillo? You know, I really kind of wish that they would, you know? Like, I don't mind maintenance. I don't mind maintenance. I don't mind scheduled maintenance. I don't mind that the game is down for an hour, couple hours, whatever. I appreciate more of a heads up than like 3 hours before it happens, but I'd rather them schedule something and fix something in a timely manner as opposed to the game just crashing and logging out, as has happened once or twice before. But twice in 1 week is a little odd, especially when there's a big patch coming out, was it next week? Uh-oh. That's kind of make me wonder what it is that they're patching, though. Or if they're even going to tell us. Yeah, man. Special offer like the one today. Yeah, just keep throwing those our way. Why not? Dang. That is unfortunately pretty typical. That's unfortunately pretty typical. It's kind of my tinfoil hat theory is that each account is pre-programmed with a class that you get a lot of and a class that you don't get a lot of. Like for me, I've always been super heavy on mutants, super heavy on mutants, and mystics have always been really hard to come by. I mean, dating back to like year one, right? My first 4-star ever was OG Magneto, and he had just been added to crystals when I pulled him. I've pulled mutants left, right, and center, but it took me forever to get 4-star Scarlet Witch. It took me forever to get 5-star Voodoo. Um, and then even later on, just getting catalysts the same way. So stick with it, Ghost. Stick with it. Definitely keep your eyes peeled on arenas for skill champs. If you're able to grind out Hitmonkey when he comes out, whenever, for the 3-star or 4-star, whatever, probably definitely go for that, because at least arenas are like the one place where you can kind of halfway guarantee you get a champ in the class that you need. Just, with a bit of the grindy work behind it. Again, I do say that as like my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, like uh, having pulled 6-star Doom twice out of crystals, halves, and Black Widow now. I really can't say that anymore, but up until then, that was a very tried and true and tested uh, conspiracy theory. But stick with it. It gets better. It gets better. Oh yeah, yeah. These dudes can't do special threes. It's so weird. See, Krillo, at least most of those champs are solid though. They've really done a really good job for a science class, swinging the pendulum back from it being an extremely underwhelming, undeveloped class to being ridiculously OP now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it comes in waves too. Like for some of the act content, when you can get like an awakening stone, and you can get a rank up, you can get rank up materials, or like a 2 to 3 gem, or like a 3 to 4 gem, or even the 4 to 5 gem, right? When stuff comes in bulk like that, it's also been my experience that most everything winds up being the same class. Even to the point where like the awakening stone is one class, the 3 to 4 and the 2 to 3 or that exact same class. Even to the point where like the champions that I pull out of the crystals are sometimes that class. Not always. I'd say actually probably about half the time. Because you get all the rank of materials and you don't get any of the champions needed, to rank. Gal, how you doing, bud? Well, much appreciated. Thanks for watching. Ooh, Brazil. How you guys doing down there? We got some stories, some news floating up here to California, but how are you guys doing down there? I mean, offhand, I'd say I'm doing pretty good today, all things considered. But hope you're well. Hope the week's going pretty well for you, and hope the in-game luck has been going exceptionally well as well. Glad to have you here. Yeah. I was afraid of that. Things are just crazy though. It's like now it's starting to pick up elsewhere hard. And the places it's already hit, it's coming back in droves. Like at least here in the States. It's dying down in some places, but the places it's died down first, it's coming back again. Yeah. Ghost asks, what am I hoping to get from Rifts? I'm going to be buying one of the Tier 4 chronometers with the red tickets, whatever these are. I'm going to be going for a skill 5-star Awakening Stone. I'm going to be waking up my my OG Black Widow. Outside of that, I'm pretty okay with anything. I'm just hoping for, obviously, the best stuff. That'd be really nice. Get some more Awakening Stones. If I get a second skill Awakening Stone, then I'd be waking up OG Punisher. Just so I don't... I can just stop worrying about those stupid uncollected crystals. Shards would be nice. If I get another featured, a featured 5-star, that would be fun. Still hunting that Electro. 6-star shards are nice. Really, it's just that skill awakening from the chronometer that I'm after. Yeah, Roblox. That is the news story. Last couple of days. Do I have an Instagram? I do not. I've got a Twitter. I also have a Discord. Once I get through this round, I can go find and bring up the link. You all are more than welcome to join. Just starting to build it up, get it off the ground. Give a big shout out to Pop It Off, one of my friends and viewers, for getting it all set up. But it's just going to wind up being a fun place just to chew the fat, chat a bit, post your crystal openings, your triumphs, and the meme tier pulls. It's a fun place for everybody to hang out and just talk shop. What's up, Tristan? How you doing? Happy Wednesday, bud. I'm working on it. I'm working slowly but surely. Cause I had a bunch of stuff before, you know, but like as far as like actual branded stuff, that I seem to have been a bit slower to get into. But for those of you who are interested in joining the Discord, there is that. You are all welcome to join. The one note and one thing to keep in mind. Pop it off. Speak of the devil. How you doing, bud? And big congrats on 611. Big congrats, bud. That's awesome. Word to the wise, the one and only main rule for the Discord is to just keep it relatively clean. talk shop. I don't mind blue humor. Just nothing super grumpy. We're all just here to have fun. But outside of that, yeah, just feel free to have at it. Speaking about having at it, I probably shouldn't let this dude kick me in the face. I do appreciate it. I do very much appreciate it. It's more a matter of me just getting off my butt and just doing it. That and a bit of the market research, I suppose, too. Obviously, everyone's big online for the game. YouTube is the main source for video promotion and whatnot. I know there's a small Twitch presence for the game. So I may look at multi-platform streaming. But as far as like other social media, I don't know. It's like I don't know how much, like how many other people that play the game actually, go on some of the other ones too, right? Aside from Twitter, for like in-game related stuff. Truth time. The Alliance is talking about it. We're gonna be putting it up to a vote here in the next day or so, and then whichever way the majority goes, that's the way the Alliance goes. The free Venom crystal. Maybe? Is that like the freebie champion crystal that like Brutal DLX, since he's the first person to clear Realm of Legends, selected this crystal for you. Enjoy the 2-star you'll get out of it. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of those. Haven't gotten one for a good while, but I've gotten those before. Yeah, double screen incursions would be a lot of fun. Be able to see it from both people's point of view. Come on, my dude. Thank you. It depends. I think, it was interesting seeing what they threw at us today. I think the cash offer they threw at us today was rather disgusting, to be frank. Like a really bad value. But then I also think it's kind of interesting, the timing. Everyone, like the Whale Alliances have been clamoring for, more Rinka materials for ages, and then like the day after boycott talk has started up, that's when they get some breadcrumbs. But I mean, between the one that they had today and the $50 for, what was it, 10 random 6-star 6 stones, it's like the end game cash offers have just been ridiculous. Like, get out of here, That should be 12 fights? Yeah. So cool, let's keep going with this. I want to bring a mutant here. Where's let's do Sunspot instead of Thing. Hey, congrats. See, like the freebie crystals like that are really nice. I do wish that they would do something like that more often, especially with like the freebie 2-star whenever a new champ comes out. They did that with Sparkles, and they did that a couple other times with some other characters. I think that would be such a huge boost for the popularity of their game. I'm really disappointed that they haven't. And the only reason for that is that that way everybody, not just a few select YouTubers, get a chance to take the champion out for a spin, see how they play, see how they feel, their move set, their abilities, and maybe a couple synergies. It's a 2-star, nothing crazy. And then judge for themselves, if it's a champion they like, if it's a champion they want, something that they could see themselves investing their in-game resources in, which would then boost either crystal sales, so financial aspect for Kabam, or arena investment, which is also a financial boost for the company. Whether it's a 3-star, 4, or 5, that way, everybody gets a taste for the new characters. But that hasn't happened yet. That probably won't wind up happening. I just kind of really wish it would. It'd be a win-win for everybody. Laurie, how are you? Ah, cheers. Cheers to the Super Squad raid. Glad to have you guys here. Thank you very much for stopping by. Good to see you guys. Jam, how you doing? Rono, what's up? What's up, Nikki? Again, cheers, Super Squad. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Tonight is a different kind of stream, change of pace. Instead of doing the usual arena grind I do, just trying to bust out as much of the Red Room content as I can, just because I've been stockpiling for the whole month. Of course, the day that I finally schedule some time to do it is the day that they have the quote-unquote unscheduled maintenance coming up in about an hour, give it or take. So that's just my luck, but still gonna see how far you can get. Shadow, I didn't see you way up there. How you doing, bud? Good to see you too. Dang. 350 is nuts. Yeah, because I mean, the arena as a whole just needs a big shot in the arm. I think the fact that there's no 6-star arena in any capacity, I think, is long overdue. I think that the fact that there's only 150 winners for the 5-star arena is still super antiquated, especially seeing as how so many people keep advancing their own squad to be able to compete, that there's just, there should be more avenues to get new featured champs. Like I said before, Guardian's probably going to go 60, 65, maybe push 70, right? And he's a good champ. I don't think he's worth 70, but the fact that there's only going to be 300 winners of Red Guardian by, a week and a half from now, kind of ridiculous. Let alone, the 3-star arena and 4-star arena with their cutoffs. 3-star arena being overrun with bots still, and 4-star only having 800 spots, which is probably more adequate for what the 5-star should be. But when Doom goes for, what was it, a little over 3 million, breaking records for a 4-star, a great 4-star, but 4-star nevertheless. Still, you would think somebody would take a step back and go, hey, Interesting. So, according to current exchange rates, 350 Brazilian reals is about 66 US dollars. Is it real or real? I'm an American and I'm a scrub. I don't. I got some education I gotta get to. Interesting. Interesting. It's a really interesting conversion exchange rate there. But still, even like watching Legacy's videos, like an Odin for him in Canada is what 110, 120 Canadian dollars. Still adds nuts. How many more keycards? That is a very good question. I think maybe like 7 rounds in, so I've got 20 odd some to go. Because I don't think it's in. Oh, it is in inventory. I got 22. So I'm gonna keep going for this for probably like another 15 minutes. See how many more of these I can do by then. Then start in on the actual rifts. That way I get a few of those in, assuming that the game comes down promptly at on the hour. The message they put out was a bit cryptic. It said that maintenance would be going from 9 to 10 PST, but they didn't say if it would be starting at 9 and running through 10, or sometime between the hours of 9 and 10 PST is when it would be coming down. Oh, dang. Rono asks, do I think that the boycott will work? Yes and no. I think the fact that everybody is talking about it is getting their attention. I don't think enough people are going to stick with it for it to have some sort of lasting impact. The last time there was talk of a boycott, Kabam came out with like ridiculous cash offers. Ridiculous cash offers, like Black Friday level in the middle of the year, right? And that just busted the last boycott wide open. So, presuming that they're going to do something like that again, and with it being so close to the summer sale, I'd be really surprised if enough people stick with it. That having been said, I think everybody banding together and speaking in a unified voice about some of the things that have been we've been talking about for ages, I think that's definitely a good thing. Oh yeah. Well, see, then that's the thing too, Shadow. If they wind up doing the maintenance early, then I'll probably just have a part 1 and a part 2. I mean, preferably, obviously not. I really kind of want to just do it all in one big fell swoop. I've been really excited about doing it because it's been cool getting to see all my friends and my alliance mates post about the stuff that they've gotten, and it's like, I want to do that too. But it's not going anywhere, and that's kind of why I'm doing it now when there's still 6 days left to the event, as opposed to like the night of. Just because I've been playing for 4.5 years, and I know that that is a very stupid thing to do. Case in point, tonight. So, not the worst thing in the world. Citizen Bravo, yes, there is another maintenance. There's going to be one starting at the top of the hour, presumably. Kabam posted something quickly on Twitter a couple hours ago saying that there's going to be another Maintenance. I don't know. It's either gonna run for an hour from 9 to 10 PST, or it's gonna start somewhere between 9 and 10 PST. They were not clear. You know, Rono, that's a very that still works. That's a good reason to boycott as well. I think really for the free to play players, I think it's fantastic for them specifically. You know, because the FTP people have the exact same concerns that the whales have, right? It's just really sucks that the only time that Kabam listens is when the whales talk, not when, you know, 90% of the rest of the player base is saying something. So, yeah, again, I think it's all a good thing. Man, Falcon, it was something on Twitter. I saw it originally online in the Alliance chat, but then it's a Twitter thing. You would think that they would have sent out an in-game message too, right? Because you know the forums are going to get flooded as soon as it starts with people like, you know, maintenance, what? We had one yesterday, what is your second one? It's going to happen, Shadow. One of these days, you're going to wind up getting like 4 bleed immune or bleed resistant champs back to back to back. Because like the last thing you want is to have to go in with like Beast or somebody who's bleed resistant. I do think it's interesting for the short-term roadmap, and the longer-term one should be out in a week, 2-week stops. But for the short term, they're like, yeah, we realized that Abyss of Legends rewards were underwhelming, which no one has said ever. I mean, if they're gonna buff the rewards and give people who finished it extra stuff, I think that's awesome. I think even for the people that haven't finished it, the fact that there's getting even more free stuff is great, but still, it's still kind of like, that's what you take away from all this? Alright, pop it off. Take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for preaching from the rooftops. Appreciate that, bud. Now, I should have been building up sparkles a little bit, because it's kind of boring otherwise, having to do it from scratch on the fight. No, stop it. So I got like 4 hits left. Assuming I don't die. There we go, that works. Except I think he's now debuff immune, so that kind of blew up in my face. Oh well. No! That was almost bad. Or inversely, just reduce the energy cost to complete it. With a bit of like a couple energy refills for everybody else who has. I wouldn't mind that. The fact that the whole Act 7 Book 2 thing is being walked back is really the biggest win. Because that was abysmal. To the point before about them buffing Abyss rewards, if anything else, they need to go in and give a second buff to the Act 6 rewards. It's like, cool, Act 6 has been modified from what they were saying it was going to be originally, which is, which is great. It's just that Abyss is still so much easier than the entirety of Act 6. And for those of you who have done like a path or have attempted Abyss or completed Abyss or whatnot, saying that, yeah, Abyss is easy is that's saying something, because it's not. But I'm just saying comparatively, like, I would rather start and finish Abyss of Legends from scratch than start Act 6 from scratch. At least Abyss had a few fun fights. I mean, everyone's experience is different, I suppose, but me personally, I really despised the vast majority of Act 6. Kind of makes you wonder, though, what they're going to wind up doing to bust the picket line for the boycott. If it's going to be some ridiculous offer that's just too good to pass up for everybody, or if it's going to wind up being like, hey, here's the freebie rewards that we were promising you. I will say, though, that that last Kabam Mike post about the compensation for the Sparkles fight in Abyss, I can't say I'm happy that they're doing something about it. I'm not excited that they're refunding in terms of consumables, unless it's like the gold, the tier 4 revives. Because if it's just like level 1 or level 2 revives and that's what they refund, that's such trash. It's a let me clarify. It's a great refund, right? It's just that since there's such a low item cap for it in your inventory and things expire so quickly in your stash, that if you get any sort of meaningful number of revives back, odds are most of them are going to wind up expiring anyway, and it's just like a wasted effort. Ghost, I wish Lizard was in July. I really do. Anytime you can get more Spider-Man villains in-game, it is a win for me. That'd actually be a heck of a month, either Lizard and like Kraven, somebody. Or you know what? Just with their knack for coming up with super oddball characters, like next month, they'll dig back into the comics from like classic Spidey from the 60s and 70s. And I think there was one with like when Aunt May got a mech suit or something. So that would be the champion. That's how you get Aunt May in the game. Mech suit May. Ghost, is there something that they've teased, or is that part of a leak? Because I'm not kidding, I really, really would like to see both of those champs. Yeah, Mecha May. Yeah. Mecha May, and then she winds up being like a Mystic champ or something. For reasons. Gonna go for 80 mil in arena. God tier confirmed. Suck it, Thanos. Got Mecha May. Oh, that'd be great. That'd just be great. Ah, yeah. They might. They might. Like, actually, I really hope so because, you know, they had this month where you've got recognizable characters from, you know, you've got a Black Widow, people know who Black Widow are. You've got Red Guardian, who nobody knows, but people will know as soon as they see the movie, or presumably had the movie come out when it was supposed to. Then they're having an off month with Tigra and Hitmonkey, you know, two champs that no one knows and no one really cares about. So then, you know, the month following, having people that are more recognizable again, that would be fun. But I hope so. Should all dogpile on Dorky Dave. He's been to Kabam HQ. He knows things. It was fun though that they put out that new character champ sheet. Was it a week or so ago? Just showing all the updates for the characters. You know, people have come out. Some things got moved around. Who's still going to be coming out? You can just like guess and check. All right, so I'm gonna. No, I still got 40 minutes. How many of these do I have left? I have a lot. Dang, I got a lot. God, stupid maintenance. Alright, so I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do one more of these, then I'm gonna pop over to the store, buy one of the chronometers, run a rift, and then go from there. And then just kind of see what time it is. Because I don't want to push it. Or no, someone was saying before that they've got the in-game notice up now. Probably do that instead. As soon as I finish this path, then back out to main menu, see if that pops up. Or specifically if they've got a time. Yeah, Quicksilver, right? See, the question then is which flavor of Quicksilver? Comic Quicksilver, MCU Quicksilver, or Fox Quicksilver? I mean, obviously, why not all three? If you can have like 18 Spider-Man, why can't you have a couple Quicksilvers? But hope springs eternal, right? I'm still waiting on Professor X. And not because I'm particularly invested in the character himself, I just think it'd be really fun to have a mutant version of Beardo or Nick Fury. Someone who's just like a jack of all trades, synergy god, right? Where he just synergizes with everybody, does a whole bunch of things. Reed Richards does that too, which is great, but mutant class needs one as well. Maybe they finally buff Magneto. Someone on Twitter I saw did a really fun mock-up of a potential Magneto buff. And effectively what they were saying is that they create a new tag for mutant champions. Not like mutant class, but like mutant characters. So Phoenix and Magic and Warlock get in as well. But then like Magneto would buff the new, they were calling it the X Gene champs, right? And they just thoroughly thrash anyone metal, you know, the way that he should, because he's Magneto. Instead of being like the outdated 2017 meme that he's become. Alright. Alright, so 35 minutes. Then that means time to go to the store, time to go up to Intel, see if I got enough for the tier. I don't have enough. How much am I short? One more. Dang it. Alright. Which means I need to do three more, because I don't want to blow the chronometer right from the get-go. Because I am saving that to find the skill awakening for OG Black Widow. Still hoping to pull a second one, wake up OG Punisher, just so I can, again, not worry about the stupid uncollected arena crystals anymore. But, like, if I had a 5-star Immortal Iron Fist, it'd be the same way. Like, there's no chance in heck that... Well, there's no chance currently that I'm ever pulling him. But there's no chance at all that I'd ever dupe him. Like, I've pulled the 3-star version twice, maybe 3 times, ever. I've only pulled the 4-star version once, ever. And then woke him up and just max sigged him with stones. But the 5-star, that's just not gonna happen. But that is neither here nor there. I don't have him to worry about. So OG Black Widow it is. Cheers, everybody. So, who here is going to be going for Red Guardian, whether it's in crystals or in arenas? It's always fun just putting a few feelers out just to see what you guys are thinking. Because he's a good champ, he's a fun champ, he's a unique champ, but he's not a game-breaking champ. It's like a nice to have. He's definitely no Dr. Doom. Well then, Ghost, I do wish you the best of luck. Probably about like 13 mil. 14 to be safe. And now I do realize that Sunspot is an awful choice to counter a Taskmaster, but he's what I got. Roblox, I'm sure he's going to come back eventually. You know, King Groot gets a lot of hate, and I get it. I get it. But at the same time, like, I would be really excited if I wound up duping my 6-star. Because like he's so much better awakened, and he's just an absolute tank. Arguably one of the best regen champs in the game. It's just that his damage output is garbage. Well, Falcon, if you go for the 4-star too, then also best of luck to you. Alright, so we got 30 minutes to maintenance. I'm trying to finish this and one more path to get 2 rifts open. At least 2. Yeah, because I still think the better strategy is to get the chronometer first and then roll through it, as opposed to run a couple, then get the chronometer, and then hope to get the skill gem after that. Yeah, I think so too. It's gonna be really interesting how all the boycott stuff winds up bleeding into this arena. Like, I don't think it will, because the supposed start of said boycott isn't for another, what, week and a half, couple weeks? You know, well past the end of this arena and Crystal Cycle, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of hoping that boycott just hits now, hits hard, bring down the cutoff to something more manageable, like 40 mil, 50 tops. That'd be nice. Not gonna happen, but it'd be nice. Then again, it also would be nice if that's just how it was in general, and you didn't need like a bunch of angry summoners marching on HQ to finally bring the arena scores back down to something more realistic. Alright, come on, my dude. There's that. Alright, one more path and then a rift. Should still have time. Should still have time. I'm hoping. It's one. Well, I probably should have just burned a full one. Because do the rifts themselves take energy, or is it just this? I probably should have looked. Whoops. Fix that. I'm sure it's pure coincidence as well. I don't think it's going to bleed into the summer sale. I really don't. And even if it did, that would be what breaks it. Because they're going to wind up offering something crazy like another 6-star Nexus, or like pick your tier 5 class shards with a butt ton of 6-star Sig Stones, and that's just... the whales will crack. And that'll be that. Dang. These guys are milking you for energy, huh? Alright. Well, I'm definitely gonna I'll blow a full refill. I'll get a couple more charges on sparkles here, and then take Taskmaster to task again. Still though, what a shame. One more, my dude. Thank you. Love sparkles. Love me my sparkles. Who here has a rank 5 Hyperion? Unfortunately, I'm tapped out. I wish I did. Mine's still sitting at rank 4. But if you do have one, congrats to you. If you are considering whether you should rank up Hyperion from 4 to 5, you definitely should. I know I definitely want to rank mine up. Because, like, it's fun. He's fun already as a rank 4. I can't imagine how crazy he would be with that added damage as a rank 5. Interesting. Alright, that's good for now. Got 25 odd some minutes. Go up here, go up, no, not that one. So, we can get one of these. That is definitely the tier 4 one, right? Yep, tier 4, tier 4, tier 4. And I should still have enough for one of these. Just one, yep. One of those, okay. So, there we go. Yeah, his prestige is bad, but you don't rank him up for the prestige, you know? Like, Magic's prestige is terrible, but she's still a really good champ. Like, especially, where am I going there? Like, especially if you already have, like, your prestige cosmics ranked up already, then Hyperion's a great choice. Maybe a bit hard pressed if he's your first cosmic, but it just depends how important prestige is to you. Alright, so epic, here we go. Open Rift, got a Guardian this time. Let's make sure I get rid of those 2 stars, or else I'd be in for a world of hurt. Let's do Ghosts, let's do Wasp, and let's do Heimdall for kicks. Yeah, it should be plenty. And this definitely is epic. Excellent. Cool. Let's go for it. Alright. Let's go for the skill gem. Let's see what we got. We got the 1,000 shards. We got the 45. We got 5 sig stones. That is awful. 100. There's the featured. Oh, well. Right off the bat. Alright, well. That's the easiest. That's the easiest rift I've seen. So okay, cool. I'm assuming that this is. Yeah, that's definitely it. Yep, I will take that. Let's make sure I actually go to the right one. Wouldn't that just be awful? Wouldn't that just be... Nope, not J. It is I that I'm looking for. I. Awesome. Cool. Well, there we go. I got my skill 5-star awakening gem. That was That was rather serendipitous, wouldn't you say? Come on, my dude. There we go. Thank you. And then the rest of the way is just gonna basically just walk me from here to Guardian. And then the Platinum Pool ambushes are in the last stretch here, I think, right? Oh no, it isn't Guardian. Why did it tease Guardian? I mean, this isn't that bad either, but... let's see. Who do I want to... Well, let's do Stealthy. Why not? Wouldn't that just be awful? If they started it early. Oh crap, I forgot to do the pre-fight. I forgot to do the pre-fight. Oh no. Stop it. Okay. Oh man. So got that one in the books. Definitely got my stone. Got the whatever this is. Oh, the senior red room. Oh yeah, that's nice. You get those. Cool. Okay, so there's 20 minutes left. That's enough time to do the second one and still be safe. So, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's do that again then. So, second round, we have the same stuff and a mutant this time. Ghost, thank you. Thank you so much for subbing. Welcome to the Von subs. Glad to have you here officially. Cheers, bud. Alrighty, so mutant is actually my second choice behind skill. Because mutant, I would probably wind up using that on a gold pool. Because most fortunately, I wound up waking up Storm X naturally out of crystals not that long ago. She would have been my top choice. She is amazing, and she will be going rank 5 as soon as I can. So let's see. I has a 5% chance, and J is... What is J again? Oh no, J is the future this time. Why? Okay. You had higher odds of getting the shards than a featured, but okay. Alright. View, and let's chance it. See what happens. That is definitely none of those. Oh, that's a SIGs. That is the worst option. That is the worst option. Who should I rank for? Killmonger, Elsa, Mole Man, or Squirrel Girl? Elsa. It has nothing to do with the fact that she is my favorite champion to play in the game. But although truthfully, she is the best option of those four. Killmonger is a close second. But Elsa's just too friggin' much fun to play. Come on, dude. Time's a wasting. Speaking of Elsa, Elsa's got to put in some work. Multiplier 1, multiplier 3. Debuff, debuff, and done. Done. Oh, suicides is. Do you want to use? I mean, really though, if you run suicides, you're going to run into the same problem with all 5 of those champs, because none of them are suicide friendly. Elsa though at least benefits from double edge because she puts the degen on the opponent, just like I am now currently. But then that just makes her also a bigger monster on Alliance Ward defense. Because unless you fight her with a mutant, that degen is going to do a huge amount of damage to you. Still no ambushes. That's disappointing. Alright, so let's remember to put on slow this time. I mean, like, it really makes a huge amount of difference, but... I can say goodbye to that stupid evade that she gets. Refresh that. Come on. And that should be game. Yep. Yeah, yes. It would be RNG, and then it would also be dependent on having to always bring Void, too. Squirrel Girl is best suited for, like, the nodes where your hit combo meter actually matters. Oh, right, not 2 stars. And when you need to do huge bursty amounts of bleed damage quick. Do this, and do this, and do this. And this. Who was the other one? Wasp. And this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got that senior crystal. Still got 12 minutes. Why not? So let us open up one junior. It's a shame that AC isn't here tonight. He loves these junior crystals. Tap that. There are a few new champs in here. That would be nice. Tonight, though, is going to be Corvus. Corvus is new. Super's going to be so pissed. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, sound froze for a second there. Okay, and here we go, the senior. I'm just gonna open up one of these for right now. See, the thing about these 2-star crystals is that I have no idea which champs I have and which champs I need to get still. So, I'm just surprised all around. She-Hulk, I think, is a dupe. Okay. Whatever, I'm here already, why not? Surfer would be new for sure. This time is a Sentry. Oh man, I am paying for that Corvus. But hey, it's a 2-star Corvus. Back to it. We got 10 minutes. It's enough time to finish this and maybe one more. Get a little bit more of the sparkle count going. It's close enough. Close enough. See, all these champs as 2 stars would be really nice. If for no other reason, just to say you got them. Like for me, I want the 2-star Elsa, just because I wanted to do the glory shot of the 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 star. Alright, 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 6 fights. I don't really like. Well, actually, I don't lose anything on this one, though, do I? It would just be if I open up a rift, because that's timed. But when she's ramped up, Sparkles is amazing. I know I said that already tonight, but I'll just keep saying it because she's nuts. Come on. There we go. It's just a shame because all those weaknesses I'm putting on him is taking up all the available debuffs I can do. But that worked out pretty good. That worked out pretty good. Still got 8 minutes. It's enough time to finish one more. But I will say it does suck getting kicked 2 nights in a row. Because of maintenance. Yo! How you doing? Happy Wednesday, or happy Thursday, I suppose, just depending wherever you're at. Glad to have you here. How you doing? Caught the stream at an extremely interesting time, trying to finish up this quest here in the next 7 minutes before the game goes down. So it's exciting, kind of being up against the clock, but at the same time too, kind of wish I didn't have to. I feel like friggin' Spider-Man. I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. Yo, Blueberries, how are ya? Good to have you here. I have. I've done 2 rifts so far. The original plan was that I would get all of the different keys that I need to get in, and then just do all my rifts in one big fell swoop. But because of the stupid maintenance that we got coming up here in 5 minutes. That's not gonna happen tonight. So instead, I'm just jammed out a bunch of these. Got the chronometer, and then one more on top of that. Got my skill awakening stone first try with the chronometer. Did one more. Got 5-star sig stones, which is absolutely useless. Not absolutely useless. It's use. It has a use. It's just the worst option. And I'm just trying to finish up one of these before the game goes down. Probably do a part 2 tomorrow night. Which really sucks because tomorrow would be the first day of the Red Guardian milestone grind. But oh well. Cheers. Yeah, thank you. I'm pretty okay with any of the other possible rewards. I think Sig Stone's far and away is the worst option. But everything else I'm pretty okay with. I got the 5-star Awakening Stone, and that's going to be going to OG Black Widow, so pretty happy with that. Who's better as a 5-star Unawakened Surfer or Unawakened Nova? Nova probably, because he still has that nonsense with the intercept immunity. Like Silver Surfer has his uses, but he's still mostly a prestige champ, whereas Nova is more of just like an annoying defender. So yeah, probably Nova. Like if you plan on taking Surfer up and then maxing him out for prestige, then probably go with him. Just play the long game, but Nova would serve you more sooner. Legendary Crystal would be nice. Here's the hoping. Here's the hoping. Have you been doing the event or been doing rifts up until now, or are you gonna be doing one big fell swoop at the end? Because that's true for me too. I've never got the featured 5-star out of rifts ever. In fact, I don't think I've ever gotten an Awakening Stone out of those either. I always get shafted on rifts. That's why I'm really glad that they let you choose one path. Because at least you get one reward one time that you actually really want. Alright, come on, my dude. Let's dance. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, you still got a couple days left. Hope springs eternal, I guess, right? Yeah, I'm gonna build up sparkles. I realize that you guys have been getting an amazing view of my ceiling this whole time. Oh crap, I got knocked down. Oh no! Sorry, I'll just probably go with Sunspot. Actually, no, probably not. There's like a minute to maintenance, so I'm not gonna start that fight. Probably just gonna burn the energy. Go there. I don't think I can burn energy in AQ, because I think I was already up against a node. Yep, no energy to burn there. And then I'm not going to be doing it this stream. I'll do a separate like rank up, level up video, but yeah, Black Widow's going to be getting that Awakening gem. So that's pretty cool. This last little bit is going to be riveting YouTube. It's just waiting out the, well, there we go. Never mind. that happened a lot sooner than I thought it would, but there we go, guys. That's it for tonight. We got kicked out, and that's probably going to be keep on going for the next hour or so, I'm guessing. So I'm going to pick up again tomorrow night, do the rest of it, get the rest of the entry tickets, do the rest of the rifts. So stay tuned for that. Fun times. Fun times. But again, I want to thank all you guys for watching, for hanging out. It's been real good getting to talk with you guys here live the last hour and a half. Really appreciate that. It's been good talk. To everybody who's watching after the fact in the future, cheers. Cheers for finding the channel. Cheers for watching the video this long. Hope to catch you again live here in the future. I live stream just about every night about the same time, so hope to catch you then. If I could get everybody to take just a sec, like and subscribe to the channel. Currently on the tail end of a big content creator push to join the content creator program. Those guys have a minimum threshold requirement of subscribers needed to get into the program, and thanks to you guys, I'm super, super, super close. So obviously no pressure one way or another, but if you do, I very much appreciate it, then thank you. Thank you in advance. But again, that's going to do it for tonight, everybody. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everybody.